Greetings, everyone. I come to you right now in the most precious name of our Father, bringing you another word straight from the throne of grace. So I wanted to welcome each and every one of you to our new paradigm shift that we are in. For the Father is surely shifting and transitioning us into what it is that He created us for, especially for such a time as this. He is aligning us with destiny helpers. He's aligning us with those who match our journey. There's a lot of people who were holding onto your coattail, and they were holding you down. And as I always tell everyone, you're a hot air balloon. Matter of fact, you're a condor. And as you're flying higher and higher into your next phase of evolution, there are tethers, generational curses to you, try to weigh you down, try to claim your destiny, try to destiny swipe with you, try to make you feel as if you're nothing, you're no one, it's all your fault, God is punishing you, you're not good enough. This is truly an hour where God is aligning us with the righteous people that we are to work with. He's aligning us with people who we find balance with. If you find yourself in a situation where you're trying to work with someone, especially doing kingdom work, and there's confrontation, there's theft, there's robbery, there's confusion, that's not your work partner. That's not the person that you should work with. That's not the person that's going to help you evolve, heal, grow, especially if that relationship is built off of a name, or you're the only one doing wrong. That person can never do any wrong. They're pointing the finger at you, making you feel as if God is convicting you or condemning you. That is a lie from the pit of hell, and the truth is far from it. This is a time right now where God is dealing individually with his sons and with his daughters, but he's also weighing your heart. He knows where you are with him. He knows the path that he's going to have you take. And a lot of people right by people. They know to not owe anybody any money. They know to pay your debts, pay your bills. Also forgive. Forgive, but as you forgive, you're not obligated to tether onto anyone or to allow anyone to hold on to you, especially when it comes from a place and a space of negativity. Many people will see your blessings. They will see your blessings. They see the anointing on your life. They see what God is doing in your life. But a lot of people, when you let them around you, their eyes will begin to take over them and greed will begin to settle in. And as this greed settles in, they'll begin to feel as if the blessings that God has blessed you with, they're entitled to it. They're supposed to be part of it. As a matter of fact, these individuals have absolutely nothing, zero, nada, going for themselves at all. But they will do everything in their power to come for what it is that you have. And because you have a loving heart, you have a righteous heart, you have a good heart, you choose to walk away. Or that's what you should be doing anyways. You should be focusing on clearing your space, making sure that everyone that is in your circle, everyone that is around you is vibrating at a higher frequency. It should, as a matter of fact, be in a space where not only is everyone seeing you evolve but do well, but it's a highlight when you're hanging out with good people, because successful people want other people to be successful. Good people, people who are prosperous, want to see their friends prosper too. But it's not going to come from a place of handing it to them or giving it to them. If someone does work for you or you do work for someone and there is money owed, pay your dues, pay what you owe people, because karma, you never know the anointing that's on someone's life. And if you owe them, you never know how it would backfire even in your own life and cause you to have lack because of how you did someone else, especially when God's involved in their business, especially when God's involved in their ministry, and especially if that person is a dedicated, avid tither. So many people have gotten God's people wrong. So many people have been around negative people for far so long. And the negative people that they have been around, when they finally go around righteous people, honorable people, they don't know how to take it. They just assume that everyone is doing them wrong. They cannot understand or comprehend in their mind, no, this person can't be that good. This person can't be that kind. This person can't be that loving. So what they will do is begin to search for something in you that they can fault you for, something that they can be mad at you, something that they can hate you for. But what people don't realize is that they be under spiritual attacks by insidious spirits that provoke them to hate you or be jealous of you because of your light. If people get it, if they truly recognize the power and the love of the Father, they would know that the Father is love. God is not condemning. God does not beat you down for anything that has anything to do with your past. When the devil reminds you of your past, you remind the devil of his future. The things that you've gone through in your life, it would have killed you. It would have taken you out. But God, He's had so much mercy on your life. And this is why the Father doesn't play when it comes to you. And this is exactly why He doesn't just let anyone around you. You've seen the signs. You've seen the test. So many different times throughout your life, you've had to be tested with friends and or families and or neighbors and or classmates, co-workers, whoever. You've been tested. Those tests weren't just haphazard tests. Those tests were to strengthen you for right now. So therefore, you can step into this next phase of evolution and you can evolve. Not stay in a spensation or a spin cycle of someone who is continuously condemning you or accusing you or jealous of you or hate you or mad at you or talking about you to other people. You have to stay away from that type of energy because you deserve so much more. And this is a time for you to receive that. But you have to watch your affirmations, especially the affirmations that you're speaking of when it comes to yourself. The way that you're talking to yourself, the way that you speak of the lack that you're experiencing is all in your mind. It's all in your head. You have to keep in mind that he who the Son sets free is free indeed. And the Father has freed you from any and all debt, mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotional debt. And especially accusations. That's only Satan. Satan always accusing you of something, always reminding you of what it is that you did to him or did to someone. And Satan makes these things up. None of these things have actually happened. It's an illusion. We're living in a literal simulator. And as we're living in the simulator, you have the choice to choose which path you're going to take. Are you going to take a path with high vibrational people, people who are evolving, people who are going places in life, people who want to build? Right now, you should be gathering friendship groups that want to build, people that you can grow with, people who y'all can come together right now, put your money together, purchase land. Build homes together. Get a goat, get some sheep, get eggs, chicken, get anything that you need to help you be at peace. Keep your mind and your eyes on the Father, for the Father tells us that I will keep him in perfect peace whose mind is stayed upon me. Right now, there is a major paradigm shift that is going on, and many people are missing the paradigm shift because you're too busy listening to the affirmation of others when it comes to negativity, especially if you don't know someone specifically, but yet you're listening to what someone else said negative about them versus getting to know them for yourself. How would you like it if someone did that to you? This is not the time to hang out with negative people, not even to listen to negative people, not even to hone in on their gossip. Majority of people who are accusing someone of doing something are speaking words and affirmations that they are guilty of themselves. They're guilty of their own accusations. They're guilty of their own accusing. They're guilty of their own low vibrations, their own hate, their own inner insecurity, their own mental madness. But what's important right now is that you make this shift. You go to your next stage of evolution. Even if that means you're going alone. Because this road that you're on right now is a road that should be filled with peace, harmony, prosperity, love, high vibrations, intuition, longevity, patience, health, and of course, walking it all the way out with your relationship with our Father in holistic truth, honorability, and love. I've been sharing, helping so many different people that take my classes, helping them with their transitional journey of transcending into their next phase of evolution. And one of the major reasons that people are not going into their next phase of evolution is because of tithes and offering. Many people will look at their tithes and offering, and even if they get $1 in, they'll say, well, I can't tithe because I only have $1 and I have to pay all these bills. It's not enough anyway. So it's better if you pay your tithes and offerings and allow the Father to implement favor over you, because favor will supersede finances all day, every day. You may not have enough money to pay your mortgage or pay your bill, but you pay your tithes and your offerings. Watch God show up on your behalf and allow either the bank or the landlord to render favor over you. May even end up giving you a whole month for free. And for those of you who are trying to move, may even end up waiving the deposit. But it's time for you to have faith in the Father like never before. It's time for you to come away from negative people. If y'all not going to grow together, there's no point to be around anybody that you're going to argue with at all. It's not even worth it. It's so low vibrational. It's so draining. It's so negative. It's so toxic. And who has time for toxicity? I know I don't. So I'm evolving, and I invite you to evolve with me. We're evolving with positive people, high vibrational people. And as we evolve higher, it's interesting because the Father is shaking the leaves off of the trees. And as he shakes these leaves off of the trees, only those who are truly strong and rooted in the root of why you're here right now. What is your reason for being? What is your life path? Am I going to go with you to a higher level of frequency and in love with the Father? Or am I going to stay here, stay stagnant, stay around negative people, stay around the woulda, shoulda, couldas, stay around people who hurt, harmed, and injured you, stay around a negative mindset, not people who want to help you build, people who forgive, people who love, people who want to help you grow, people who want to help you get to that next stage of evolution, because true friends do work together. True friends don't look around and say, hey, I spent all my money, or I paid for all this lifetime, or I did all that. And if it wasn't because of me, you wouldn't, shoulda, woulda. No, that's not your crowd, beloved. God is going to bring you to a space of people where you and those specific people, y'all can work together. You have one common goal in mind. You can build together. You can grow together. Y'all will save food together. What they have is yours and what you have is theirs. It's going to be so peaceful. It's not going to be timid. And even if there are any type of, let's just say, altercations or confusion, if you truly love the Father and they truly love the Father, it'll be worked out so easy. It'll be worked out in such a way because everyone will hold their title and their space to live up to their role, their responsibility, and understand that if you're doing work for the Father, you're going to be attacked. You're going to be attacked. They're going to be attacked, especially by insidious spirits. So many people are being attacked right now by insidious spirits. And the enemy, demons, are giving people subconscious thoughts about God's true righteous people, making those people think that you're bad, you're horrible, you're wrong. The devil is doing everything in his power to get good people away from you. But once those people get away from you by sabotaging themselves out of your circle in some way, shape, or form, they're going to get down the road and realize, man, I messed up. I made a mistake. It could have been worked out. It didn't have to go that way. But it's hard to say that nowadays, because nowadays you are dealing with and living with so many different egos. And this morning, as I was sitting in meditation, the word pride came up. And the first thing I said was, man, pride is a hell of a drug. So many people are swimming in pride, that people are missing out on birthright opportunities, next stage evolutional, transitional phases because of greed, unforgiveness, pain they're holding onto their heart. Many people want to blame you for what it is that they're going through, but you have nothing to do with it. And the enemy is busy causing confusion in the camp, especially if you were doing any type of work for God. But those that love the Father, they'll be able to recognize the attacks of the enemy. They'll be able to recognize, like, nah, that's my brother. I'm not finna fight with them. It ain't even worth it. That's my sister. I'm not even finna fight with her. It's not even worth it. It's dumb. The whole situation is dumb. It's let's not even, I don't even want to do that. I just want to do right by God. And I just want to do God's work. And I just want to do it with righteous people. People that truly do love the Father. People that truly do fear the Father. But you can't work with anyone who's constantly bringing you down, thinking negative, low vibrational, accusing you, because you know what it is that your light brings to the table. You know what it is that your friendship brings to the table. And a lot of people took your friendship for granted. A lot of people used you. A lot of y'all is self-employed, and here it is, you just gave your business services to friends, and they took advantage of you. They can't go to the psychology office or the lawyer's office or the courthouse or CVS pharmacy or Walmart and get anything out of those stores for free, or that's theft. Not only is that theft, that's highway robbery. And more than likely, if you gave them something for free, not only did they not pay you back or support your services, but they found a whole nother reason to be upset with you. Why? Because that's their excuse for not paying you back. That's their excuse for finding a way to ignore that you have responsibilities as well. Just like they're having struggle and troubles, by you trying to help them, place you also in a situation. Because you were doing it out of the kindness of your heart. You done things for people that no one would ever do. And so many people, their credit is ruined. Their reputation is ruined because look how they treated you. And it's very evident that a lot of people don't deserve your love. They don't deserve your friendship. They don't deserve your time. But yet you keep turning around, giving your love and time and attention to all these different people. For what? You don't owe anyone anything. People will make you feel as if you owe them things. They will make you feel as if, even if you're struggling, they don't care. They'll make you feel as if they're entitled to your birthright. When you prayed for it, you fasted for it, you tithed for it. But they talk about you. They hate you. They really want you to suffer. But God's not going to allow you to. This is why it's important for you to give him praise. Out of all the tests and all the trials and tribulations that you have gone through, especially for such a time as this is a time to give the Father praise. Especially for such a time as this, especially like never before. No matter what your situation looks like, whatever lack that you have, speak life over it. In the mighty name of Yahushua, speak life over your finances. Speak life over your bank account. Speak life over your health. So many of you are so angry and so bitter and so mean that it's causing health conditions in your body, mind, and spirit. And you don't see it because that anger is eating away within you like a cancer cell. And even when you have nice people around you, you don't even know how to take their niceness or their kindness because you've been hurt so much. And the deeper part about that is it's few nice people in the world. It's few kind people in the world. It's few loving people in the world. But so many of you, you'd rather deal with ego and attitude and let a true friendship and a true relationship go. Whether it's your mom, daughters, husbands, wives, sisters, cousins, you'd rather deal with ego than to apologize. Many of you are on your way before the face of God, but yet So many elders have perished with so much anger and pain and animosity and resentment and secrets on your heart. There are things in your heart that you know that you need to tell your children. You know you need to tell your sisters, your brothers, but you won't tell them. You hold on to anger and y'all fight, or you just ignore each other. And that's all part of generational curses. You can ignore that person right now all you want to, but everyone's going to face the Father. Everyone's going to have to confess what it is that they have done and what it is that they were holding in secrets, any animosity or greed, even if you feel that you are right. The Father has always still had me apologize just to be safe. But so many of y'all are dealing with ego. You're swimming in ego, and ego stands for erase God out. But with this paradigm shift, those that are meant to evolve with you, they're going to evolve with you. You have work to do. Keep it balanced. Keep it fair. If you're going to work with them, cool, let's work. If not, get away from them. Get far away from them. Focus on your walk with the Father. Focus on your call with the Father. Focus on your relationship with the Father. And most importantly, speak happy and positive affirmations. Call your day to order. But love yourself first. Love God first, but then, of course, love yourself. Loving God does help you love yourself. If not, then you're just walking around with a big chip on your shoulder and you're blaming everybody else for what it is that you've been going through your whole life with every single person that you met. Sometimes it's not the other person. A lot of times we can take a look at our own inner reflection within ourselves and realize, hey, what role did I play in hurting people, harming people, injuring people, and playing the victim? Today is a different day. Today, so many of you are evolving and going to new heights and new elevations and new revelations. And I'm extremely happy for so many of you, especially those of you who ever got a chance to take my classes. I can't wait for your testimonies to come out. And I thank God for bringing you my way. I thank God for all of you for allowing the Father to use me as a vessel to speak to you, to hear these affirmations, these words, especially for such a time as this, because you are worthy of God's love and his favor, especially for such a time as this. Don't let Satan deceive you to make you feel like you've done something so wrong. If that's the case, then there would be no such thing as a prodigal child. This is how much the Father loves you. He leaves the 99 for the one. He's always been here for you. He just asks you for praise. That's it. That's all he wants in exchange. Praise and gratitude would be nice. A father will always love their child. The Father is asking so many of you, where's your altars that you have built for me? Where's your heart for my people? Are you feeding my sheep? Are you taking care of the least of these? Because whatever you've done unto the least of these, you've done it unto me. So when you do implement your tithes, your offerings, make sure it's fertile soil. Give the Father praise and glory. Start your morning off with the Father. Watch the Father change your life right now. It's already changing. You have to shift your mindset, especially your affirmations, and walk in the newness that God has you in. And don't fear. Keep your head up. God has your back. And know that you're backed by the powers of the kingdom of heaven. You're going to be successful. It's just time that you start speaking that over yourself. Amen.